Hi everyone, hope you had a good week. We are starting this class standing, so if you want to go and grab TheraBands, wrist and ankle weights, Pilates balls or blocks, cushions, anything you might need to help kind of aid with the class, then go and do so and then come back to the mat. If you've got any injuries, just obviously be aware of how your body's feeling. Like all the other classes before, this is completely mixed ability. I'll give you different levels of stuff to do, so just listen to your body, do what you can, and it's again split into sections. So we're going to start with lower body, then go to upper body, and then end with core. And there will be it will be split into sections as I've edited it afterwards, so it should be quite easy to follow. So grab whatever equipment you need, make sure you've got water, lots of space around you, and you're going to start with your feet hip width apart. So your second toe, your knees and your hip bones are all in one long line. Keep your knees nice and soft. Relax your arms down and tuck your pelvis under slightly. Start to engage your core. Relax your arms down. Take a big breath in. Lift the shoulders up. Rotate them round and push them down. And again, breathe in, lift up. Rotate round. And lower the shoulders. And again, breathing in, breathing out as the shoulders come down. And again, breathing in and lower. So you're going to come up, breathing in. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees. So heels down on the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. The heels stay down, so you're going to get a stretch through your shoulders and the top of your spine, and then stretch through the back of the legs and the ankles. And again, come down. Try and go down a little bit further each time. And again, lift and lower. One more time. Up with the shoulders. Exhale as you come down. So drop the shoulders down. You're going to bring your arms up above your head. Reach to one side. So reach right across. Keep this top arm here. Pull that arm forward. So curve your spine. Lift your core. Nice and slowly. And up. Other side. So drop the shoulders. Slowly curve the spine forward. All the way round. And up. One more time each side. Pull that arm forward. So imagine someone's pulling your arms away from your body. You want to feel a good stretch through the centre of your spine. And up. And again, come down. Curving forward. Lift your core. And up. Give the shoulders a roll. Give the ankles a roll. Round in the other direction. And again. And other direction. So feet slightly wider apart, about shoulder width apart. You're going to roll the shoulders back, lift your head up, push your shoulders down. Roll the shoulders forward, chin to chest, push the shoulders forward and scoop in your stomach muscles. So imagine you're leaning over something. Come all the way down to the floor. Relax your knees slightly so you're relaxed over your legs as much as you can, and just take 3 deep breaths here up into the ribs. So your knees are slightly soft, so your legs are not locked. So you should feel a stretch through your hamstrings, but you just want to relax over the legs. And then slowly roll up. Start by lifting the core. When you get halfway, tuck your pelvis under, unfold the spine, and come back up. Lift the head up and bring the head down. And again, head back up, so it's just the head moving, and head down. One more time, head up. And then when you bring your head down, your shoulders are coming forward. Again, scoop in your belly, weight comes forward over your toes, come all the way down to the floor. Relax. Knees slightly soft, relax your body. Hold your elbows in your hands. So just give your upper body a shake. Knees are soft, you're going to sway whichever direction you want. Sway to the side and you're twisting your forearms round. So they are in line with the edge of your mat. Slowly come down. Breath in, come up to the other side. Lower down, breathe out. Breathe in, lift up a little bit higher. And down. So you want to keep lifting your core up. And exhale as you come down. One more time each side. Lift. And lower. Breathe in, lift up. And lower. Come back to centre. Relax your arms, relax your knees. Bend the knees as far as you can. So your head wants to be tucked in between your knees. Chest on your thighs. And then straighten the legs. And again, bend the knees, relax right over. Straighten the legs. Slowly roll up. So tuck your pelvis, squeeze up your pelvic floor muscles. Come all the way up. Give the shoulders a roll. And again. And we will make a start. So we're going to start with lower body. So we're starting lower body, you're going to face whichever direction you want to face. You can hold a TheraBand in your hands, about a third in the middle, if you want to add a TheraBand to this. If you want to add weights to your wrists, you can also add this in now. So make sure you have enough room in front of you and behind you to move your legs. So you're going to start about hip width apart with your feet, shoulders down, and I want you to tuck your pelvis under. So your core is engaged, you're squeezing in, elongating your spine, you're not sticking out the pelvis, tuck it right under, relax the shoulders down, so you want a neutral spine. Arms relaxed by your side, big breath in. As you exhale, your arms are going to come forward, knees are coming forward, and you can see my pelvis is tucked, everything is nice and straight and stacked on top of each other. So I'm not coming down like this, I'm not coming down with my bum sticking out, I am here. Pelvis tucked, squeezing your core as much as you can. If you're holding the band, hold it out in front. You're going to lift your right heel up and down 4 times. So put the weight gently on the left foot, come up with the heel and lower. Lift, lower. So you can see my body is staying really still. One more time, and then other side. Transfer the weight across. Lift, lower. Keep squeezing in your core here. If you have the weights or the band, you can open out the arms as you do your legs. So come back up again, we can do that one more time. So exhale as you come down. If you have the band, you can open and close. Open and close. If you've got the weights, you're just opening and closing your arms. If you want to keep your arms nice and still, then just do that. You should really be feeling this in your quads. Other side. Lift and lower. So open the arms if you want to, or keep your arms nice and still. If you want to put your hands on your waist, you can. One more time. And up. Give the shoulders a roll. We're going to come down and lift both heels up. If you want to hold on to something, just move to the edge of the wall or place a chair here, and that will help. If you want to just carry on with single heel lifts, then you can. So big breath in. Breathe out. Come down. So both heels up and lower. So you want to keep your body as still as possible while squeezing in your core. So just 4 and come back up. Big breath in. Breathe out, come down. Same thing again. Both heels up. If you want to open out the arms, you can. You obviously need a lot more balance for this. So I'm going to keep my arms nice and still. And lower. Give the legs a little shake. So you should be feeling this in your quads. Just above your knees, your hip flexors. So we're going to do the same thing again. Come down, 4 with the right leg, 4 with the left leg, lift up, come back down again, and then 4, both legs. Big breath in, shoulders down, tuck the pelvis under, come down into a squat. You can go down as far as you want. If you want to come all the way down to here, you can. I suggest just a small amount, just to here. So right leg is going to come up and lower. So your heel is lifting, lower down. Keep breathing, squeeze in the core. And 4, other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in. Breathe out. Squeeze in the core. Both heels lift. 4, 3, shaky legs as normal. 2, and 1. And come up. Give your legs a shake again. Now you need to make sure you've got room either side. So you're going to come down, back into this position. With your left leg, bring that leg back. Slide the leg back. And slide the leg forward. Slide the leg back and forward. 2 more times. Squeeze in your core. Keep your body nice and still. And back in. You will really feel that in your legs. Big breath in. Breathe out, come down. Weight transfers into the left leg now, right leg comes back. And forward. And again, back. If you want to open up the arms with the band, you can. Keep breathing. 1 more time, back and forward. Legs together, lift up. Give the shoulders a roll. Come down again. This time your left leg is coming forward. So keep the pelvis tucked, squeeze in your core and push your shoulders down. You're going to circle this leg all the way round and forward. So if you want to place your hands on your hips, make sure your hips are facing forward, square to the wall. So come round and in. Same thing again. Keep nice and low in the leg. 1 more time. And up. And again, come down. So your arms can come to here. Your hands can stay here. Put your hands on your hips, whatever feels comfortable. If you want to keep hold of the weights, if you want to keep hold of the band and open out the arms, you can. So right leg comes forward. All the way around. And in. 2, 3, and 4. In and up. 1 more time each side, big breath in. Breathe out, come down. I'm going to show you with my hands on my hips. Hands kind of flat on the front of your pelvis. So leg comes forward. All the way round. You want to stay nice and low. One more time. And again, down, right leg forward. 2, and forward. 3, and 4, and up. Give your shoulders a roll. Take a big step back to the back of your mat. Feet slightly wide apart. Roll the shoulders. Big breath in. Breathe out, chin to chest. Come all the way down to the floor. Keep your heels down on the floor. Walk your hands out in front, fingertips nice and wide. Just stretch the heels back. So you can walk your heels down one at a time. Gently stretch through the back of your ankles. Both heels down, head drop down, pelvis up towards the ceiling, Stretch through your shoulders and the back of your legs. Big breath in, lift your heels, both heels come up. I want you to scoop and squeeze up your core. Start to transfer the weight forward, over your arms, lower your hips so you're now in a plank position. You are either going to stay in this position and lower yourself down to the floor with your elbows tucked in, or you're going to lower your knees down and do exactly the same thing. So I'll show you with knees down. Lift your core, elbows skim the sides, keep your hips lifted, and stretch back. Push your shoulders down. Tuck your toes under, gently lift yourself up into plank and back into downward dog. So breathing in again, both heels up, curve the spine, come all the way forward. I'll show you now in this position, if you want to put your knees down, gently lower them down. Elbows are coming right in, all the way down to the floor. Relax your feet, stretch back, push your shoulders down. So you don't want shoulders up here, you want to ease them down. Gently lift up the pelvis, knees open, feet together, stretch your arms back. Relax your right arm, stretch your left arm away from your body. Relax the left arm, stretch your right arm away from your body, pelvis down towards your heels. We're going to move on to upper body. So this first one, if you want to grab wrist weights, just put them around your wrist, grab the mat. If you need more elbow support, just fold the mat over like that. You're going to come onto your side like this. So I want you to lift your ribs up. You have got a choice. You can keep your legs bent with your feet towards your bum. This is going to be kind of the lowest level. This is still difficult, don't get me wrong. But, however, if you want to push yourself a bit further, you can do this with your legs extended. So if you're at an advanced level of Pilates, you want to really push yourself, you want to really feel this through your core, you're going to feel this through your upper body, shoulders, arms, your obliques, and your deep core muscles. So it's totally up to you. I'm going to show you, obviously, without weights, and I will show you with the bent leg version first. So elbow directly under your shoulder. If at any point you feel strain through your shoulder, it's probably because your weight isn't coming over your shoulder, it's kind of slightly away. So you're going to get a strain through your upper arm. So start in this position. If you're holding a weight, if you've got like a Pilates ball in your hand, you can hold this here. If not, your arm is just going to be out to here. Lift up your ribs so that you're creating as much space under here as possible. You're engaging your obliques, you're squeezing in your deep abdominal muscles here, and you're lifting up your ribs and holding in your pelvic floor muscles. So your arm is to here. You're going to reach up with the hips, stretch all the way over. If you can tap your hand on the floor, then do so and come back. Breathe in, breathe out. So you can do this with straight legs if you want. And back. Breathe in, reach up and over and lower. One more time. Up and over, and I want you to keep your hips up here. Arm comes up towards the ceiling, so you're in this static hold. Either hold this position, if you need a rest, lower yourself down. If not, you're holding this position, you're tapping your arm forward. So keep your hips up, tap and up. Come down, tap and up. So you should be squeezing these underneath oblique muscles. One more time. And up. Take a rest. Take the weight off your shoulder. Give your shoulders a roll. Give yourself a rest. Come back into this position. Lifting up the ribs. You're going to do 4 hip lifts. So legs are either bent or you can straighten your legs out and you're coming down and up. Down, up. and 4. Relax down. Take the weight off your shoulder again. Give your shoulders a roll. Cross one arm over. Push your shoulders down. Getting hot. Push your shoulders down. Give the shoulders a roll. And then turn onto your side, whichever direction you want to go. So before we do the other side, we're going to do triceps. So hands are behind your bum, fingertips facing towards your body. Push your shoulders back and your elbows together. So you can do this with feet on the floor. You can come back and up. We're going to do 10. Or you can lift your feet up off the floor and you can come back and up. So the weight is coming through the heel of your hands here. So we'll do 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7. This is obviously going to get your core as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down on the floor. Another 10, but you are lifting your pelvis up off the floor. So elbows together, push your hips up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Bring one arm up and over. Push your elbow up towards the ceiling. And get this hand right down in between your shoulder blades. Other side. And then we'll go onto the other side and do the other shoulder. So just give the shoulders a roll. So I'm going to fold my mat over. So again, put the weight on your wrists if you want to. Feet towards your bum or legs out nice and straight along the mat. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. Lift up your ribs. Squeeze these oblique muscles here. Draw up your pelvic floor muscles. Relax the shoulder and bring your arm out. So big breath in. Breathe out. Lift the hips up, over, and down. And again, push up, over, and down. Up, and lower. So you're going to come up, keep the arm up here, push the hips up, arm comes forward, down, and up. Down, and up. 3, keep breathing. 4, relax the hips down, take the weight off your shoulder for a second, and then come back into that position. Legs out nice and straight if you want to. We're doing hip lifts. If not, keep your legs bent. So push yourself up. Look up towards your hand, lift up your pelvis. So you're going to come down and lift. Down and lift. 2 more. 1 more. And relax down. Take the weight off your arms. Cross that arm over. Push your shoulders down. Relax the shoulders down as much as possible. Other side. You can just rotate the head slightly. Tilt the head. Give the shoulders a roll. And we're going to move on to our core. Okay, so core routine. On your mat, come down onto your back. You're just going to start by stretching out your shoulders and making sure that your back placement is nice and flat. So feet flat on the floor, bring your arms out into a U-shaped position, elbows and back of your hands on the floor. And just hold it there. Try and squeeze in your lower back into the floor. If you have a Pilates ball or a cushion or a jumper and you want to place it underneath the centre of your back and at the base of your shoulder blades, then do so, and that will just elevate your chest for a deeper stretch. So just hold it there 1 second. Gently stretch the arms up. You want to try and keep connection with the floor, and then bend the elbows again, bringing the elbows in, and again stretch up and lower. So arms are relaxed. Remove the ball if you've got the ball, remove the cushion or the jumper. You're going to work on your core. So with this, you could actually put the weights on your ankles. If you've got weights, you want to use them, attach them to your ankles and place your feet flat on the floor. If not, you don't need anything at all. So, arms down, big breath in, breathe out, squeeze your lower back into the floor, lift your legs one at a time into tabletop. Keep your back nice and flat. If you can fit your hand underneath your back, you're not squeezing down hard enough. You should just be able to fit your fingertips. So hold the legs there. Bring the arms up above your head. Keep your back nice and flat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders. Bring the arms up. And as you exhale, you're lifting right up off the floor. Hold it for 3 counts. 2 and 1. Relax the body either to here or relax all the way down. So lowest level is here. Make it slightly harder. You're staying elevated. You're going to do a single tap with the leg. Other side, down and up. And again, down. So you can see the shape of my leg is staying the same. I'm hinging down from my hip. Now double leg tap. So both legs down, nice and slowly, tap and up. If you want to relax your head on the floor, you can. Relax the head down, relax the feet down. Big breath in. Same thing again, lift the legs up one at a time. Squeeze the lower back in. Just hold it here, bring the arms up. Big breath in. Breathe out. Exhale and lift right up off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Relax down, either to here or all the way down to the floor. Push your shoulders down. Single leg tap and up. Other side. Big breath in, other side again. Double leg tap. So slowly down. Tap the toes. If that feels too much, just go halfway. Just come to there and back up. Relax the legs down. Relax the head back. 2 more sets. Breathe in. Breathe out. Legs into tabletop. Squeezing in your lower back. Lift your arms up. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift. 2, 1. Relax. So single leg tap. If you want to place anything behind your head to support your head, then do so. You can relax your head down on the floor. Double leg tap. Squeeze your lower back. So come all the way down to the floor if you can. If not, just go down a little way and come back up. Good. Relax the legs down. Take 1 more deep breath, 1 more set. Exhale. Lifting the legs. Flattening that lower back. Squeezing your core. Bring the arms up. Breathe in. Relax the shoulders. Exhale and lift up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Single leg tap. Keep squeezing in your core. Tuck your pelvis right under. Double leg tap. Nice and slowly. Down, tap, and up. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. You don't want to create too much abdominal pressure. Relax the upper body. Relax the legs. Stretch your arms and legs out along the mat. We're going to go into teaser. So for those of you that have done teaser before, you'll know what I mean. You're coming up into a V kind of position with your legs elevated and your arms elevated as well. I'm going to show you the lowest level. So if you don't know how to do this, if you've never done it before, or you've got any injuries, you want to take it easy, you are doing this level first. So you're going to bring yourself up to seated. Either help yourself up or bring yourself up into a seated position. Place your hands on the floor and you can lift your legs into this position. If you can bring your hands into this position, then do so, but this is the lowest level. Legs up, your legs can be bent, they don't need to be straight. Hands behind you, and you can just hold it here, relax the legs down, and come all the way down to the floor. Help yourself on the way down. Next level up is to come unaided up to here, then roll back slightly and bring your arms and legs up into this position. Again, you can hold this position, you can lower the legs down and come down. Next level. So next level up, bring the arms up above your head, big breath in, breathe out. So you're coming up to seated. As you're coming up to seated, you are then lifting your legs up and you're holding this position here. Hold, and then slowly lower yourself back down. Your feet want to come down the same time as your shoulders. So those are the three levels. Pick whichever one feels comfortable. All of them are going to hurt your core, to be honest. But just, again, push yourself as much as you want to. I would avoid weights on your hands and your wrists. You can, however, use a TheraBand. Hook it over your feet, hold on to the ends of the band, and that will help lift your legs up. So your arms want to come out kind of from here up into a diamond position. Your legs are just coming up nice and straight. If it's too much pressure for your hip flexors, bend your knees. So with all of this, if there's any strain through the shoulders, through the hips, through the hip flexors, do a smaller range of movement. So you don't need to come all the way up to here. You can kind of keep it to here instead of lifting up to here. So everyone lie down. Pick whichever level you want to do. I will show you the hardest level. You can either hold the position or we're going to open out the arms twice and then come back down. So opening out the arms is going to make it harder. You're going to feel that in your core. So I'll demonstrate that now. So big breath in. Breathe out. Squeeze your core. Whatever you're doing, squeeze the core before you come up. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then lower yourself down. You don't need to open out your arms. If holding it feels enough, then just hold it. Breathe in again. Exhale, lift up. Exactly the same thing. So if you are in the most advanced position, you are opening out your arms and in. Lower yourself down nice and slowly. Shaking is totally normal. Breathe in again. Come up into this position. So you could do this position with your legs slightly bent, open out the arms and back. If you want to keep your hands on the floor, you can just breathe and hold this position. You will feel that in your core. Come down to the floor one last time. Breathe in, breathe out. So do what feels comfortable. If you just want to roll yourself up to seated, then do that. You can elevate the legs, but breathe. Hold and close. Lower yourself down. Stretch the arms out. Relax your arms down. Bring your knees right into your chest. Rotate them around gently. And then bring your arms out into that U-shaped position again. Really gently lower both knees down to the left. You can cross that top leg over slightly. Keep your shoulders nice and flat. Gently bring the legs up, over to the other side. Come back up to centre, stretch the arms and legs out. Take a big breath in. Roll over to one side. Take hold of your top foot and just squeeze your pelvis forward. Your knee is coming back behind you and kind of squeeze your knees together. Relax your shoulders. Relax the leg down, roll onto your front. You're just going to do half a stretch up, pushing the shoulders down. And down. And then full stretch back, hands under your shoulders, push the shoulders down. You don't need to stretch your head back, keep your head nice and neutral. Come all the way down. And over to the other side. Relax the leg down, come back onto your front. One more time, full stretch. Coming up, push the shoulders down. And then gently lift yourself up onto all fours. And just curve the spine up. Gently rock forwards and backwards. Shoulders and wrists might click, that's normal. So come onto the balls of your feet now and ease the heels back. So weight forward, heels back. It doesn't matter if your heels aren't on the floor, you just want to get a good stretch through the back of your ankles. And pull your hands forward so you're getting a stretch through your shoulders as well. One more time. Now come onto your front here. Give your shoulders a roll. Sit right up on your heels. Lift one arm up. Stretch over. So you're rocking your hips off your feet. And back up. And again, breathe in, stretch over. And down. 2 more times. And over. Other side, lift up. And again. One more time. And bring your hands forward. So you're curving in your spine. Stretch your arms forward and back. If you've got a TheraBand and you want to bring your arms all the way up and over, you can. Pull the hands forward and back. One more time. And back. Relax the arms down. And we are finished. Just shuffled after that. Thank you very much. For those of you that next week is your last week, if next week is your 6th week, you will be getting 2 classes. So as a thank you for signing up, I'm going to add in an extra class next week, which is like a hip Pilates class. So for those of you that have done that with me before, you'll have 2 sessions that you can do. And then for those of you that have joined a little bit later on, when you have your 6th class, which will probably be the following week or the week after, then you'll also get a link to this HIIT class. So hopefully you can get both of them in that final week. And obviously I would love for you to sign up again. There'll be 6 completely different classes, and same thing again with a HIIT session on the 6th week. So just drop me an email if you already know that you're really enjoying it and you can kind of fit it into your schedule and you want to carry on, then let me know and I can sign you up just to carry on. So see you soon.